Thank you so much for that update, Zoe. But it has been 4 years since the video of South African sensationalist singer Elwira Standili first hit the stage. Now with over 1.2 million views, Elwira singing Paradise Road. I think we should take a trip down memory lane to see where it all started. Years later, we are now welcomed by Elwira right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Everybody, good morning. Good morning. I'm literally getting goosebumps just looking back at 4 years and just how much you've grown. Yeah. But to have you on the show this morning, it is a blessing. So welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. It's lekker om te wees in lockdown.
Oh, welcome. And I got to just start off with that incredible video, like watching it again, literally getting goosebumps.
Oh, guys.
But I got to ask, did you even expect that something like that would have gotten what Jamie mentioned, a 1.2 million views? I mean,
guys,
what's that like?
I had no idea. I can remember I was sick that day. I wasn't feeling too lekker, but I had to go to rehearsals. And my manager at that time, he took that video and he uploaded it on my page. And it just happened. I was like, one day, 1 billion, what guys, what is happening here? And people like them some Paradise Road, man.
And this was with your sick voice.
Yeah, the sick voice.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
It's nice to have a voice like that when you're sounding sick, you know. I would sing all the time.
That's a blessing.
People love you, people love Elwira, and you have been so unapologetically yourself all the time. Last year we saw you debut your first gospel single called Say Hunt. Take us through that.
You Say Hunt it's my baby, it's my breakthrough, it's my victory song. I can remember, like weirdly, me and the singer, we were hooked up, and I think that was just godly ordained, really. We hooked up on social media, and one day he said, like, I wrote a song. He was involved in a horrific car accident in 2017. His name is Elwira Santos. He's a preacher. And he was like, but I wrote this thing. I'm not a writer, but just listen to this. But when I heard the lyrics, it's in Afrikaans, so it spoke to me really deep, man. It hit a spot. And I think it was 2019, I was diagnosed with TB. And so I have this evidence in the scars and whatever. And that song, it just resonated with me. And so I pulled in my friend. He produced the song, Dylan April. And so we just put all our juices together and our influences. And we made the song. And Say Hunt is here. And people received it so well, man. And it was my breakthrough into the gospel music industry. So, and I think so many people were just waiting for me to just make that switch, because you could always see somewhere there's a gospel singer that wants to come out. Yeah.
So I've got to ask, I mean, on that note, last year kind of did seem to show this transition from your secular music into this gospel flavor, which you've taken to with absolute ease and pure power. So what was the real reason behind this transition? Was it something that you always wanted to do, or did it just happen?
Firstly, I've always wanted to do that, but I think I was too scared, you know? And I think God made lockdown to happen for me to sit still and just think, like, Elwira, this is what you're supposed to do. And I think I've always wanted, and God actually took me back to when I was a little girl, and all I ever wanted to do was, I wanted to sing, and I wanted people to be healed by my music. I wanted something to happen, you know, it's not just another thing. And I've always believed in giving people an experience. And I think it's just gonna go to a higher level now, because it's not just an experience, but it's an experience with God, you know? So yeah, it was a hard thing for me, man. Like There's no way I could have gone through 2020 and not make that switch.
Let me tell you, you mentioned this, and I say this with ease. It has been preordained for you to be
Come
here.
on.
Your footsteps has been here for a purpose. And today,
Hey, come on.
Yes.
South Africa.
Hey,
stick
it's
around.
Gospel Monday,
Hey,
guys.
it's Gospel Mondays, everybody. Stick around here on your Feel Good Breakfast show because singer Elwira will be performing her single, Say Hunt, and also 2 other songs for Gospel Mondays. It is preordained, everybody.